received Arjuna Award as well. So how was the feeling? How different it was a feeling to represent India at the Asian Games and Olympics? Hello everyone, I welcome you all to yet another episode of The Spider Camp. My name is Anirudh and today I'll be joined by a very special guest. He's an Indian who represented India at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. He was the silver medalist at the Asian Games 2018 both in individual and team event. Also, he is a recipient of Arjuna Award. So here I welcome Equestrian Fouaad Mirza. So hi Fouaad sir, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction.
Oh,
I hope you're well.
No issues, sir. And firstly, I would like you to introduce equestrian to our viewers. I know it's pretty unfortunate that most of the Indians, a lot of Indians don't know about sports other than cricket. So please brief our viewers a bit about equestrian.
So obviously, equestrian sport involves firstly a horse, another being, another animal. There are different kinds of equestrian sports such as polo, horse racing, eventing, dressage, and show jumping, to name a few of them. I participate in eventing. It's one of the equestrian sports which has three different disciplines under the main discipline of eventing. So we have dressage, cross country, and show jumping. So three disciplines, and we have to do all these three disciplines on the same horse. It takes place over 3 days. You can call it the triathlon of equestrian sport. And yeah, so that's just a brief overview, and I suppose as we go on through the interview, you will get a better idea and picture of the sport.
Sure. I was doing research on the sport and about you as well. So I got to know that you have got a lot of horses. So would you like to tell our viewers about Senior Medicot? I think it's your favorite horse, and it's the horse you took to the Olympics as well.
Yes, Senior Medicot is a horse that's has a special place in my heart. He helped Team India and myself win a team medal and an individual medal at the Asian Games in 2018. So I have a lot of respect for him. And he also was the horse that partnered with me in the Tokyo Olympics. So he's a horse that's done a lot for me. He's done a lot for India. And he's a very nice horse, a very kind horse, and also a very nice, beautiful horse to look at. He has all the traits of a champion, and long may our partnership continue, and we look forward to the future.
Okay, so let's move forward. You have been around horses since your childhood. You've got a generations-long relationship with the horses. So, what was the time? When did you think that yes, I should pick up equestrian and look for a future in it?
So, like you said, Anirudh, I grew up around horses. My father's a veterinarian who specializes in horses and the treatment of horses. So I was with horses from a very early age, and I started to ride quite early, but initially it was for fun. It was never something I thought I would make a professional career out of. It was only till I would say I was around 10, 11, around this age, where I started to ride in a competitive sense. I started to do some small national shows at home, and then the interest grew. I always loved horses, of course, but the interest for competition, the interest for sport, the interest for potentially making this a career and achieving some goals and dreams, aspirations, it grew from there. And then it was like a wildfire. Once it started, it was very difficult to put that fire out. And I have to thank my parents for encouraging me to pursue the sport. Many parents in India are very focused on education, but my parents encouraged me to pursue a sport as a career option in my life. And I'm very grateful for them for allowing me to do that.
Oh, yes, for sure. Sir, moving forward, you won silver medals at the Asian Games, and in 2021 you represented India at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. So, how different it was a feeling to represent India at the Asian Games and Olympics? Because Olympics bring a lot of extra pressure as well. A lot of Indians, they pay focus on Olympics a lot more.
Yeah. So, of course, the Olympics is the highest level in anyone's sporting career. Everybody wants to go to the Olympics. Everybody wants to win the Olympics. But I was lucky to have my first championship as the Asian Games, because it is an exposure to a large-scale sport event like the Olympics. So it was very good to get a feeling of it. It's similar in many ways, except that you don't have the entire world there. You have just a lot of the Asian countries. Asian Games was big, but Olympics was next level. Let's put it that way, in simple terms.
And you did a pretty good job. You were ranked 23 in jumping finals, and you were ranked 9 in the dressage. Not too far away from the medal, actually.
No, not too far away from the medal. The dressage surely could have been better in some small points, but that was okay. The cross country, I had 11 time falls, which is unfortunate, I would say, but at the same time, there was a lot of problems on the cross country course, and 11 time falls is better than one refusal or something like that. And the show jumping, I would say, was probably our weakest link, where I unfortunately had 2 down in the first round and 3 down in the second round. But finishing 23rd and making it to the equestrian final was a big thing. I think not many people expected that from us here. So I think they were very surprised, and I think they realized India is something to look out for in the future.
For sure. Okay, so my next question is that you received Arjuna Award as well. So how was the feeling when you were being rewarded?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's an amazing, a very prestigious award to receive. When we had to give in an application, or were asked by the Federation, Equestrian Federation of India, to give in my application, I didn't expect to win, because there are a lot of high accomplished athletes that get these awards. So it was a great feeling to receive this award, and I'm very grateful and honored to receive the award.